Hello. Another message for me. Trusting the process and doing the work. It's very boring, but it's very, very worth it. These are the times where you are focusing on yourself and all the inner work that you are doing. It's not outwardly, It's very private, very boring, very repetitive, very doing the same thing all the time and not knowing where the hell you are, not even know what the hell you're doing, but trusting the process, trusting the vision that you have for your life, trusting the invisible, having faith that everything that you are doing is worth it at the end. And all you have to do is be in alignment with thyself. I love to say that. Being in alignment with yourself, being the person that you want to be, and trusting your process, because nobody else will trust that process. And doing the inner work, journaling, staying silent, being with yourself, even if it's not fun, you know what I'm saying? Doing the routine, even if it doesn't make sense, keep trusting your process. I know I'm repeating the same message, but it's important, All those little messages the older people always say, they are very, very true. Do not get distracted. Be intentional with your life. You know what I'm saying? May 23, 2023 was the day that I decided I wanted to be intentional with my life because I was tired of being the product of my environment. I was tired of being the victim. I was tired of blaming. I was tired of getting sad about things I had no control of. So I changed it. I changed my mindset. I changed the trajectory of my life, and I controlled what I can control. And that is waking up every single day, brushing your teeth, making yourself feel good. Welcome the environment with positivity. And I know it is very isolating, but it is a process. Please, please, please. I remember during the time I was always praying to God, praying, telling God, I want a friend. I want to be around community. And a couple years later goes by. I have a great friend who is real, but I don't talk to her a lot. And I see a lot of genuine people are always focused on themselves. A lot of successful people are always focused on themselves and minding their own. And they don't have the energy to be worried about drama. They don't have the energy to be complaining. They are being intentional. And then once the outwardly starts to show, because all of the processes and your progress starts to show, now you can appreciate everything, fall in love with the process. And I know it's very hard. I just got done crying. But I always get up and I'm always grateful for myself and my light and my drive that I have. And I'll always have that drive. And I'm very grateful to have my consciousness. I'm very grateful to have my amazing hair. It gives me hope every day, every time I look at my hair, because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's growing. Even though I love it, but my hair can get a bit annoying sometimes. But I love my hair. That's besides the point. Trust your process. I know it's hard, but it'll all be worth it at the end. Your vision will come about. Your vision will come true. You can't do anything alone. Rely on your support. Rely on your help. Please, 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 don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Trust in that intuition. If you feel like whatever you feel, do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a menace to society. Don't be a crash out. I know. It's very tempting. It's very easy to be mad. It's very typical to be a crash out. It's very typical to be mean and all this stuff. But what benefit does that give? You know, life is already hard in itself. There are things, a lot of stressors that is already hard within itself that we naturally have to deal with. So please don't add more stress to yourself. I know the process is boring, but get through the days, do what you gotta do, then everything, all your work will show forth. Stay focused. Do not be ashamed of your character. Even though you try to, people please and you try to follow the crowd, it never works for you. Literally be a leader, not a follower. Please, please, please. Yes, I know we are human. You will have your moments where you make mistakes. When you do make mistakes, get back into alignment. Please, please. Get back into that. Anything that you feel like you cannot carry, take it off of you. All that access stuff. Living your truth. Please pray to God. I feel like sneezing. Pray to God to help you be your authentic self and take unnecessary pressure off of yourself and clear the way. Excuse me. Ooh. Hold on, let me stretch. My back hurts. Excuse me. But yeah, enjoy the process. Find little things to do. Listen to music, journal, and I know it's very repetitive, but trust in the emotions. Even if you want to cry, cry. Let it all out. Be your own safe space. Enjoy the silence. I know peace can feel boring sometimes, but peace is a good thing. So try to enjoy your peace. Try to enjoy your solitude, because majority of the times you're always going to be here, and it is a blessing to be in your solitude. It is a blessing to have your peace, because the world can be very chaotic, and the world's going to throw a lot of shit at you. The world's going to throw a lot of stuff at you. Try not to cuss. The world's going to throw a lot of stuff at you, and you got to be able to maneuver it. And it's better to maneuver when you are at peace. I feel like I need to sneeze again. The famous words of my cousin, my family, is never do anything under anger. Don't make any decisions under anger. It's better to always be in a state of peace, calmness. Always. Always, always, always. Very, very important. Please, please, please. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. Those are the beautiful messages from myself to myself. And hopefully everything is great, We are journaling, like always. We are reading our books. Very good books. Yeah. So take your time, explore what you love to do, and yeah, anything that you love to do, just explore it, even if it's not the typical things that everybody loves to do. I always loved reading, but I was always ashamed of reading because people in my environment would make me feel ashamed of it. But now I read by myself, and at times I feel weird showing my things that I love to do, so I keep it to myself, and I always have my books. And yeah, I enjoy reading. I enjoy writing too. Yeah, a lot of those hobbies that I love to do. I enjoy talking and relaying messages. I enjoy encouraging. Yeah, I enjoy drawing. I enjoy listening to music. I enjoy singing. Those are my things. And yeah, And I love that I can create my own safe space for myself and never feel like ashamed, because a lot of people are in like my environment. I try not to focus on it, but they are like always saying I'm trying to be different, or I'm like being fake, or I'm acting white. Very ignorant, but I'm not gonna let that get to me, even though at times it does get to me. But I understand me, and I'm comfortable in my skin. And yeah, I want to be that voice for that my younger self who never had that. So I want my older self to be all of that. And yes, until then, when I do have my, I do have one person that's like my real friend, but I'm saying like when I have my community of people, I would never feel ashamed about who I am, and I could just present myself naturally. So thank you guys, or thank you, Morgan, and that's all I have.